Hello, everyone. I am Lori Shunka, a doctoral student in the School Improvement Program at Texas State University. And I've enjoyed making connections between my studies, my work, and interests as part of this course. Today, I'm excited to share my analysis of one of my favorite films in terms of its relevance to the field of complexity studies and our coursework. The movie is relevant to me because it represents the first time since childhood that I was truly surprised and in awe over a film. When I was 7 years old, my dad and I stood in line around the block to see the original Star Wars. Both films not only brought entirely new visual representations of worlds to life, but their content and popularity also allowed them to function as accessible political and cultural allegories because most people are aware of their plots and characters. I will also say that I have never wanted to be someone more than Trinity when I saw her in the first sequence of the film. The film often serves as a framework for organizing my thinking, even though my ontological and epistemological stances don't always align with it. For this presentation, I'll first summarize the plot of the film so that if you haven't seen it, you'll get a sense of the characters and relationships to one another, the setting, and the conflict. Next, I'll describe these elements in terms of the concepts of complex adaptive systems and complex responsive processes. Finally, I will describe the film in terms of the transformational learning process. Released in 1999, The Matrix is a science fiction film that was directed by the Wachowski sisters. The plot of the movie revolves around Neo, aka Mr. Anderson, who works in a typical corporate office cubicle as a computer programmer, with a less traditional side hustle as some kind of black market hacker. Through a series of high-action twists and turns, Neo and the audience become aware that his reality is nothing but a computer-generated simulation designed by sentient machines to subjugate the human race. They use humans as batteries to fuel their growth as a species, and to keep them alive, they have to give their brains something to do, so humans live in a virtual reality designed by the sentient machines. Most of the humans don't know they're enslaved. Together with a group of hacker rebels, Neo embarks on a mission to overthrow the machines, and as per the prophecy, he emerges as the only one capable of defeating them. The rebels include Morpheus, Trinity, his love interest, Cypher, an anti-hero, Tank and Dozer, freeborn humans of Zion, the last human city hidden deep underground. And other notable characters in the film are the Oracle, a prophet, an agent, Agent Smith, an agent of the system, the virtual world of the Matrix charged with maintaining its stability by eliminating threats. The Matrix is recognized for its memorable and thrilling action sequences. The film used innovative visual effects that employed what is now known as bullet time technology. But it's also known for its philosophical themes exploring free will, the human condition, and the nature of reality. The Matrix is a complex adaptive system. Its rules are designed to maintain control and prevent deviation from the established norms, but they're also subject to change and adaptation in response to external factors. Simplistically, the humans and the agents within the system are two key components that interact with each other and the system as a whole. The free humans could be described as the shadow system, as they're capable of learning, evolving, and challenging the system's control. The agents, on the other hand, represent the legitimate system, the controlling part of the system, as they must maintain order and prevent deviation from established norms. Both are needed to ensure the flourishing of the Matrix itself, but we really don't find this out for sure until the 2021 movie Matrix Resurrections. In the Matrix, the machines, agents, and humans interact in complex ways. The system agents in the complex adaptive system are computer programs designed to maintain control over the Matrix. They track down and eliminate rogue humans who have unplugged from the Matrix and prevent the awakening of other humans. These agents include Agent Smith, Brown, and Jones, who work together as a team to accomplish their goals. They're a powerful force within the system, capable of bending the rules of the Matrix to their advantage, and both are feared by humans and rogue programs. They're feared by humans and rogue programs alike. The agents can morph into any of the human projections within the system. The audience and characters are not privy to any knowledge of a hierarchical structure within the machine world. The rules or container for the adaptive system are the boundaries that define the system's behavior. In the case of the Matrix, these are boundaries established by the programming that governs the behavior of both the humans and the agents within the Matrix. The rules of the system are designed to maintain control over humans and prevent them from becoming aware of their true nature and the true nature of their existence. But the system is also adaptive. It's capable of evolving and responding to changes in the environment and is not always in ways that benefit the machines. When Agent Smith fails to act in accordance with protocols, the humans exploit that moment and gain the upper hand. An example of self-organization in the movie is the emergence of the Oracle, a computer program not directly under the control of the system's agents, but it operates autonomously. The Oracle serves as a mediator between the agents and humans and is instrumental in helping humans free themselves from the system's control. Human cooperation exists within the Matrix as well as outside it in the real world. People who have unplugged themselves from the Matrix work together to try and defeat the machines who took over the planet. Paradoxically, they must plug back in and become part of the system in order to achieve their goals, and they work together to stay clear of the agents and enslaved humans in the Matrix, because at any time they can turn into agents as well. Even in the face of powerful controlling forces, the characters are cooperative. However, one character, Cypher, decides he'd rather live in ignorance. The red pill, blue pill construct in the film represents choice, and Cypher regrets his choice to discover the truth. He betrays the team because he wants to return to being an enslaved human, unaware of the true nature of existence. He's an example of how many people behave when confronted with the truth. According to complex adaptive systems theory, emergence refers to the spontaneous creation of new behaviors, patterns, or structures that arise from the interaction of components in a complex system. In the Matrix, there's several examples of emergence within its system. Tank and Dozer are freeborn humans that adapt and change the structure of the Matrix by learning to read the code and no longer see it as a series of symbols, but as the virtual reality experienced by those within it. They can alter its code to allow the unplugged humans to move in and out of the Matrix. The emergence of Neo, the one who is Neo, also represents adaptability on the part of the humans. He possesses extraordinary abilities. Once he commits to understanding and using them, he's also able to challenge the system's control by altering some parts of its structure. This is where the bullet time and special effects the film's known for come into play. Neo possesses extraordinary abilities and is able to challenge the system's control. The One is not a pre-existing entity within the system, but rather the character of the One emerges in response to changes in the environment. His emergence represents a new behavior that arises from the interaction between the humans and the Oracle and the controlling component of the agents. The cooperation between humans in the Matrix represents a new pattern that emerges from the interaction between the humans within the system. By working together to evade the agents and spread awareness of the Matrix's true nature, these humans create a new structure within the system that was not present before. The Matrix can also be examined through the lens of complex responsive process theory, which holds the behavior of the components within the system is shaped by their ongoing interactions and relationships. The Matrix provides a compelling exploration of many of the key concepts in complex responsive process theory, from power and control dynamics to the emergent properties of complex social systems. The movie invites viewers to reflect on the complex, dynamic structure of human interactions and the role of resistance and dissent in shaping social reality. Let's look at some examples. The relationship between the agents and the humans in the film is an ongoing struggle for control. However, the struggle is not fixed or predetermined, but rather it emerges from their interactions and relationships. The agent's behavior is shaped by the human's attempts to evade their control, and the human's behavior is shaped by the agent's attempts to maintain it. Neo and Morpheus have a complex and evolving relationship throughout the film. As Neo's understanding of the Matrix and his own abilities grow, his relationship with Morpheus changes, and he begins to challenge Morpheus's authority and leadership. Morpheus believes he must sacrifice himself to save Neo, but Neo defies Morpheus and returns to the Matrix at great risk to himself and the team's mission in order to rescue him. Their relationship is dynamic, responsive, and evolves in response to changes in the environment and the behavior of others. The knowledge of how to evade the machine is shared among members of the organization who have unplugged themselves from the Matrix. They know that shutting down electronics and emitting an EMP pulse are effective defense moves against the machines looking to destroy them. This knowledge emerged from the ongoing interactions between the machines and humans. Conversations between people in an organization also play a significant role in shaping the organization's behavior and potential. In the Matrix, we have some examples of conversations between people, the conversations themselves that shape behavior. One conversation is a pivotal moment in the film, and it's when Morpheus offers Neo a choice between taking the blue pill and returning to his former life, or taking the red pill and learning the truth about the Matrix. This conversation raises the potential for change by challenging Neo's previously held beliefs and opening up new possibilities for his future. The conversation between Neo and Trinity takes place after Neo has been rescued from the Matrix, and Trinity explains to him the true nature of his existence and how she knows. This conversation raises the potential for community by establishing a sense of shared understanding and purpose between Neo and Trinity. The conversation between Neo and Agent Smith takes place toward the end of the film as Neo confronts Agent Smith in a final battle. This conversation raises the potential for change by challenging the established power dynamic between the agents and humans and creating new possibilities for the future of the Matrix. Conflicting constraints are also a key element of complex adaptive systems, and they can be seen in the interactions and relationships between components of the system. In the Matrix, there are several we can examine. The agents are programmed to maintain control over the humans and prevent them from becoming aware of their true nature. The humans, on the other hand, are driven to break free from the agent's control and gain a deeper understanding of the world around them. The conflicting constraints create tension and conflict within the system, as the agents and humans are constantly working against each other. The emergence of the One represents a new constraint within the system, as the One possesses extraordinary abilities and is able to challenge the system's control. The system, in turn, is designed to maintain control and prevent deviation from established norms. These conflicting constraints create tension and are the main source of conflict in the film. I'm going to skip a couple here. When we think about inclusion and exclusion, people in the Matrix who have unplugged themselves from the system form a community that's based on shared experiences and a sense of belonging. It represents a form of inclusion that's based on the rejection of the system's control. However, this community is also exclusionary, as it's only open to those who have unplugged themselves from the system. People in the Matrix experience significant levels of anxiety as they navigate the system's control and work to evade the agents. This anxiety is driven by the fear of being caught and punished by the agents, as well as the uncertainty and instability of their situation. People in the Matrix deal with this anxiety in various ways. Like Mouse here deals with it by creating the woman in the red dress. Cypher deals with it by drinking Dozer's moonshine. The emergence of continuity and novelty, creation and destruction can occur simultaneously within a complex system. In the Matrix, there are several examples of this, each of which is driven by the iteration of nonlinear interactions and the amplifications of small changes within the system. The emergence of the One represents a novel and creative change within the system. However, this emergence also creates destruction as the One challenges the established power dynamic. This dynamic represents a simultaneous emergence of continuity and novelty, creation and destruction, as the system adapts and evolves in response to the emergence of the One. The Oracle represents a continuity within the system as she serves as a mediator between the agents and humans. However, the emergence of the Oracle also represents a novel and creative change as she operates autonomously and is not directly under the control of the agents. Throughout the film, both the agents and humans develop new strategies and tactics to achieve their respective goals. Deja vu is one of those, and the emergent strategies and tactics represent a simultaneous emergence of this continuity and novelty, creation, and destruction as the system adapts. Overall, I view the Matrix film as an invitation to explore the theme of transformational learning. In the movie, the protagonist, Neo, undergoes a transformative learning journey as he discovers the true nature of his reality and his role in the fight against the machines. Neo's journey represents a process of critical reflection, questioning, and reevaluation of his beliefs and assumptions. Through a series of disorienting dilemmas, Neo comes to understand that his entire life has been a lie and that he's been living in a simulated reality created by the machines. This realization leads him to question everything he thought he knew about his world and to see things from a new perspective. Furthermore, the Matrix's portrayal of reality as a constructed, malleable system echoes the principles of transformative learning theory. In this transformative learning process, individuals are seen as active agents in the construction of their own reality and are encouraged to challenge and reshape their beliefs and assumptions in order to create new ways of understanding the world. Thanks very much for sticking through to the end.